Hi, this is Michael Buckoff from Better Toefl Scores. I'm talking to Jasmine. How's it going? So you just sent me an email. You say, my name is Jasmine. I'm from India, living in the U.S. for the last 5 years. I found the words list very useful. Thanks a lot. I wrote the Toefl IBT, but I didn't get the enough score. I got 19 reading, 22 speaking, and 20 for writing, but I need 21 for reading, 26 for speaking, and 24 for writing. I really want to pass the exam to get my license as a pharmacist. How can I pass the exam? Can you help me, please? I am waiting for your kind guidance. Yes, I can help you. So what can we do here? Now, first of all, your situation is difficult at best. I'll be honest with you. You've already been here for 5 years. And I'm guessing that some of your speaking problems are probably related to pronunciation. And if you haven't solved them already, it's going to be really, really tough to solve those things. But I think I can help you in this area. I can help you with your speaking and your writing, all of it. But here's what I recommend. Let me give you some basic suggestions, and then you can think about what I'm saying. First of all, I recommend that you subscribe to my Speak Clearly service for non-native speakers of American English, at which time you also get access to all of my 7-step system to pass the TOEFL test. You get all of my TOEFL lessons, and you get my Speak Clearly subscription service. The only cost is $19.99 per month. That's it. Use the service as long as you need it. Remember though, once you pay that money, you got to start working hard. Together, we got to work hard. We got to solve your problems. I think your problems are becoming my problems, and I think together, if I can make you successful, I'm going to be successful, then we're all happy, right? Okay, so when you get to the Speak Clearly service, you want to take the first intelligibility pretest so that I can evaluate and diagnose your pronunciation problems. And immediately, I make recommendations as to which lessons you need to focus on more to help you improve your speaking fluency of American English, right? Remember, my Speak Clearly service has 47 different speaking and pronunciation lessons. Now, in addition to that, you also need, I can even tell by your email here, but you need more practice with your writing, but I'm not telling you that anything you don't know already, but you're having a few word choice problems. And for example, you said, I wrote the TOEFL. No, most students would say, I took the TOEFL IBT. So by having some problems with a general word like using write as opposed to take, it means that you're not what I call automatic. You don't use automatic type expressions and things that native speakers use. But the question is, why are you not doing this? If you've been here for the last 5 years, I'm guessing that you've been speaking a lot of English, but for some reason, I'm not sure if you're speaking as much English as you can, because probably your TOEFL score and even some of the problems in the email that you sent me, you wouldn't be making these kinds of problems if you were a fluent English speaker. So after you watch my video, promise me, Jasmine, remember, how bad do you want to pass this test? You want to be a licensed pharmacist, right? Well, guess what? In the United States, how much money does a licensed pharmacist make? $100,000 a year or more. That's a lot of money, right? Think about that for a minute. Is that motivating enough for you to speak English 24/7, 365 days a year? That means speak English constantly. Read it, speak it, listen to it, watch the TV, surround yourself with only the English language. This is absolutely important to help you get past this TOEFL barrier that you're facing right now. Will you do it? Remember that in order to really learn to succeed here, you have to be motivated. But is $120,000 to $150,000 a year motivating enough for you to only speak English and to immerse yourself in the language right now for a few weeks, a few months, until you blow the TOEFL out of the sky and get over 100. Think about that for a minute. Now, the next thing, as you get into my 7-step system to pass a TOEFL test while you're solving your pronunciation problems, you can start working on all of my steps, beginning with step 1. You need the vocabulary step first. Once you finish step 1, go to the next step, the third step, and so on. So I recommend that you follow my steps in the order that I created them, so by the time you get to writing and speaking, which is step 6 and 7, you will have all the English you need to put it all together to have organized writing and speaking tasks. Those are my suggestions right now. So that's all I can tell you here. Remember that I can show you where the water is, but I can't make you drink the water, is a saying in American culture. So you have to want to do this. You know, I know, for you to get past the TOEFL is going to take some sacrifice on your part. Sacrifice typically means to give up something of value for something of even greater value. So right now, by not speaking your own language, I want to say your language is Sindhi in India. Is that the language you speak? I'm not sure, but I think by giving up your language a little bit right now and speaking English, even though it's hard, you're doing it for a good reason. And then once you pass the TOEFL, of course, you can go back to speaking your language. Does that make sense? So immerse yourself in the language right now, and I think that you will find that you will do very well with the TOEFL test. So anyway, Jasmine, maybe I hope to have you as a student. Maybe I will see you doing some posts for your pronunciation lessons. I also look forward to reading some of your writing responses, and also hearing some of your speaking responses to some of my practice tests for the TOEFL. All right? Good luck.